Alright guys, welcome back to Five Nights TD2, and today we are going to try and get the new Puppet Alliance unit and also get enough bones to get the new Apex Mangle. Sadly I wasn't able to do this in my last episode because one, effort, but now I've been doing a little grinding, not much grinding at all. So I have 23,000 and 90,000 bones, or 26,000 coins and 90,000 bones. So what I'm going to try and do is get enough coins to get both the Apex Mangle and Puppet Alliance, and hopefully during this grind brings me up from my current level of not 14, from level 15 all the way to 30 for my coin grind. So I'm gonna get right into it. Alright guys, the brand new Five Nights TD2 update is here. And I checked out the update log, and I guess we can look at it while we're here. Since I'm not in the official Discord server, I have to look at the Five Nights TD2 community Discord server, and we can see what is included. The units and pet, it can now be trading. We have a trade history, 5 new enchants, below 1%, and the Headless Horsemen active ability. And I don't know what this means, but I don't know any codes of any sort. So I'm just going to take this message here. I'm just going to put it in. Alright, I should have expected that, but let's check out these new traits. Yes. Is the private servers not working? Okay, we're heading to a public server because this private server is not working. Alright, now we're in a new private server. Not a new private server, but a new server. And we have new enchants, I think. We have Phantom, Blighted, Springlock, Shadow, and Vengeance. Let's go over the first one. Phantom, 10% damage, 5% faster, and 35% more range. And finally we got damage boosts now. We want a lot of Vengeances. And I do have 1,000 souls, so I could send them all. So let's go to the next one. Blighted. 20% more damage, attacks 20% faster, and 5% more range. Ooh, this can go up on a unit like my, what's his name? Slasher? That'll be a good one. 15% damage, 10% range, and 25% true damage. Shadow, 35% damage, attacks 15% faster. And finally, Vengeance, which is a very long one compared to the others. We have 55% more damage, 10% more range, 5% SPA, and for each attack increases the damage boost by 0.5% up to 70% maximum. So I will keep over 500 souls for when we get the Horsemen Mangle, but I do want to put Vengeance on this Golden Freddy boy. Let's get right into that. Let's see, which ones do I not want? Maybe Springlock, yeah, Springlock. And I do not care about Phantom, Haywire, or Puppet's Nightmare. So we want Blighted, Springlock's Shadow, or Vengeance. Oh, let's go be a blighted, the one I wanted on it. One of the ones I wanted. So before I enchant everything else, I want to see if it is working out after all. Because if it isn't, it's all useless right there. Which I don't have my actual teams on. Equip this one, and I'm gonna unequip Puppet for Golden Freddy. Alright, let's see. Does Blighted actually work? Alright, I could put Golden Freddy at the start, but I'm gonna put some starters down. The Fazcade is such a great starter. Like, the hidden method is Fazcade. Why are these things so strong? Alright. Okay, we should be fine. Let's put down this Golden Freddy boyo. I'm gonna put it on this side. Alright, it should be working. It does look really similar. Alright, let's put down purple guy. Slasher. And another slasher. So I think the traits are working. I mean, what's a day worth of delay? Max units. We ain't at max yet. So I'm pretty sure Golden Freddy went up to like 700 DPS, if I remember correctly. So like 740, 780 maybe. I wasn't paying attention when I checked. But he does have more range. I'm pretty sure he maxed out like 29. $515. I have no idea if that's more or less. I'll figure that out soon. I'm absolutely gonna want to range one on purple guy, but investor on Willard Freddy is really good, so I'll just leave it on like that. Slasher, I might do Vengeance on Slasher. It's really good because it already has a lot of range, and this is it made me call it its nightmare, but it already has a bunch of range. The purple guy's pretty good. He can compare it to the Golden Freddy. Oh, look, we won. Alright, I'm gonna check Golden Freddy's old stats with Haywire from one of my old videos. Alright, so Golden Freddy originally did 489 DPS, 2036 range with 32 with 30.4 range. But I just want to point out this is with Scarecrow Freddy's Razor boost, so it was actually a bit lower than this. So it's good to know the traits are actually working. So that means I'm gonna brawl. Which one's the good one for this? 5%, 35% range. Yeah, we're gonna want Phantom on this. Hopefully we get it. Alright, we got Phantom on purple guy. Let's see. I do want Vengeance on you. You already have a good amount of range. 10% is still a lot. So let's just do this. And I'm absolutely just going to walk away for hot minute. So y'all have fun. I'm gonna run away somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll be back. Alright, I'm down to chill with Blighted. I ain't trying to spend all my money here. I do want to soup up for the new Headless Horsemen. I say new, but it came out like a week ago. At the time of recording this, aka Monday. Or Sunday, not Monday. You're always gonna go, oh, okay. I'm fine with all these enchants. I'm not trying to get anything else on them. And that's kind of it for this update. There wasn't much. I could trigger my second party Glock because I do have two. That's fun. Equip that. Unequip you, and then you want you, and maybe who should I equip? Okay. I'll just do Shadow Freddy. Yeah, we can have a few guys down. Anyways, I'm gonna go on a grind. So see you all soon. Okay, I only just noticed this, but purple guy is circle. Who was gonna tell me he was circle? Like, who was ever gonna tell me that? He doesn't look like a circle. He looks like a single type. He's just throwing a wrench at people. How is he a circle? I would expect like Slasher Bonnie to be circle if he like span in a circle. This gave more range, right? Or was it the 5% range? I already forgot. But I just wanted to point out I had no idea this guy was circle. What the hell? Come to think of it, I feel like it's a good idea to have an ult account help me grind in Five Nights DD. And since trading's been added, I can come over here, search up my alt's name. Oh, 35,000 fast rate. Oh well, I guess I can't do that, so I'm just have to carry him to 35,000 fast rating. So let me just get him in a few games. He has 2 fast rating right now. This is gonna be my only alt. I'm gonna come over here to Endless. I need to bring him all the way over here. Alright, I'm gonna just do a bit of summoning on my alt to see if we can get like an epic or something. With the cupcake. At least paper pals were in the summon because paper pals are really good. I would trade all my boosters over to him or some other strong units like my puppet, party Glock, these two boyos down here, party packer, but I just don't have the room for that. Thinking about it, I probably should get Phantom on my Withered Foxy and get rid of Phantom on my puppet because I don't think you need Phantom. Alright, little Foxy boy, we are gonna get some Phantom on you. Alright. About to waste all my traits. Ooh, Spring Lock 0.3. 10% more range. Ain't complaining. I guess I'll just leave it on. I'm gonna leave Phantom there because I'm wasting all my souls. I spent like 1,000. I've gotten 0 vengeances. Well, okay, it's a bit less than 1,000. Alright, come on, Mr. Alt. We're gonna go play some games. I put in this solo. He doesn't own the knight. What the frick does he not own the knight? Okay, so I'm just gonna take him and carry him through the whole night 1 and night 2 so I can unlock endless 2. So yeah, let's get into that. No, kind of take back what I said about line units, how they should only be, that they shouldn't have a lot of range. But like now thinking about it, this is basically Pierce because there's no Pierce in this game. It's called Lion. I was thinking so much of SpongeBob. I'm sorry for now. But shall we? And holy cow, that's a four. Alright, this should be the final night, and Redbird just got destroyed. That should be the final one. Yep, played Halloween event. And why didn't I want to go back? Oh, yeah, we're not in a party. This isn't SpongeBob. Anyways, we're just gonna head back to the event. My odd is 2k XP already and 34,000 pumpkins. Or 43,000 pumpkins. Or you know me. I'm about to summon 10 and we got another harvest festival. That's good. So my alt should have night 2 unlocked. Yep, night 2 unlocked, which I'm gonna make him start. Hopefully you don't have to do any weird requirements to get Endless 2, but I will be back with you. Or for speed at least, that's what I meant. Not level 2, whatever I said. I can do it. That's fine. I do not have my team. Correct. Alright, we're just gonna work with this. Alright, so I'll see you all soon. Alright guys, if we head over to the Halloween event, head right into the Halloween shop, I should have enough coins. Oh yes we do. Headless Horsemen Mangle present. And that, ooh, levels. You know what that means? I'm gonna come over here and claim milestone 15, I think. Or no, 16. Bam, and we're almost close to Nightmare class. And there's so many more we can get. Dimensional Legend. But I do like the Internal Watcher, but I need more fast rating. So I do have 32 presents here from grinding. I have been opening them in between, but let's see if we get anything useful. It ain't looking like it. I'll open the Headless Horseman last, and I'll quickly switch over to my alt account. You're over on my alt account, or my alt account, not ours. But we got 30,000 fast ratings so far. I don't remember if he was part of the group. He was part of the group. And you know, since we have 50x luck, I have 26,000 tokens. It wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of gambling. And ooh, fast caved right off the rip. Okay, I'm gonna go until we get Shadow Freddy, or until we have like 20,000 tokens left. Alright, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want the cupcake. Oh, pretty bad, really bad, really bad. So we can hear more cupcakes, okay. I do not want to waste all my coins. Oh, we got a Fazcade, I love how it pokes to the wall. Oh, another Fazcade, I saw it because it poked to the wall. Yeah, let's sell the Fazcade. Oh look, another Fazcade. Alright, let's open another. It's cupcakes. Okay, this will be my last one. And it's more cupcakes, okay. I wasted a lot of money right there. I can't claim anything, I'm poor. I will claim some of these quests. Alright, without further ado, let's go into our inventory. We have a lot of presents. Sadly, no open 25. But I do want me and my alt to have the same amount of tokens. So when we grind, I get 2 Apex Mangles when I open. So let's just buy a bit more presents. Alright, that's all I can buy. I have 107 now. And doing quick math, if I open 3, I can open a bunch of 8s. And doing quick math here, that is enough. So we're opening the slasher last. Let's go through our season 1 presents first. We're not getting anything so far. We're down to our final 8 openings. And you know, my alt is historically lucky. If you don't know, he summoned all my Zacs in SpongeBob Tower Defense. He summoned all of them. Every single Zac, and then he, pretty sure he summoned 2 of my painties, and I have 3 of them. Gosh. Are we ain't getting anything good? I'm really hoping we get a lot of Mummy Freddies. So whenever I do reach the 350 mark, I can trade the ball over and hopefully we can get a shiny Undead Cheeker, shiny BB&J. But now we have the Halloween present, so let's start opening. Hoping for some Mummy Freddies. We got 2 right there. We got 1. There we go, another 1. Ooh, we got 3 in that one. That is quite rare because these are, I mean, not that rare because it's 30%. Another Mummy Freddy. Got 5 more summons. 1 Mummy Freddy. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised we have not gotten a Harvest Festival yet. So 1 in 100. I'm opening over 100 presents. There's another Mummy. Am I luckier than my alt for once? Wow, I'm actually luckier than my alt. No Harvest Festivals, but we did get 10 Mummy Freddies, which is 1 BB&J. And I guess I'm gonna equip some cool things. Equip those, equip shiny JK. Alright, time to open the slasher present. Let's see what we get. Do we get a shiny slasher? Nope, it's just a normal slasher. But while I'm on my alt, I will feed it up with all this food. Level 20 off the bat. Oh, we got our trick. For my alt has 5 slots, so I can equip like Chico or Freddy. Alright, I wish I could trade this over, but I can't because it's not a high enough level. Well, my account is not a high enough level to be able to do that. So hopefully I'm gonna do a few more, get another slasher present. Alright, without further ado, let's go into my inventory, open up the Headless Horsemen Mangle. My first Apex unit. Alright, let me equip this beast of a unit. Sadly, I have no food whatsoever to my name right now, so it's going to take a slow start to enchant this thing. It's crazy how less puppets exist than this thing. That baffles me. But let's see its passives. Hollow Pumpkin Realm. While active, all units that are not dark or fire element cannot attack actively. Wait. Hallowed Pumpkin Realm. While active, all units that are not dark or fire element cannot attack actively. Passives that do not rely on attacks will still function. All dark and fire element units damage is boosted by 70% for the duration of this ability. For this duration of Hallowed Pumpkin Realms, Rider Hellfire changes the Crow's Calling. Cooldown 5 minutes. Unlocked to upgrade 9. Mutilation. Enemies struck by this unit are afflicted with a permanent bleed, dealing 2% of the unit's damage every second and stopping regeneration. Rider's Hellfire. Every 45 seconds, cause a firestorm within this unit's range for 15 seconds, and enemies within the unit's range during a firestorm are afflicted with a burn that deals 12% of this unit's damage every second as long as they are in range. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm gonna unequip. If I do something like this, like I got that, and that, but then I just can, you know, you're dark, you're dark, you're dark, you're a rust. What was your passive about dark and rust? They cannot attack. So with Freddy, I'll keep you still. You're a light. I could put in you. It's a neutral. Do I have any other dark? I have a fire right here that could do something. Maybe I can use it as a starter. Revival of Party Packer Cupcake starts now. But without further ado, I'm gonna try and get vengeance on this boyo. So let the enchanting begin. Oh my, I got spring locked. Ugh, that's pretty rare. Alright, hopefully we get vengeance. I'll see y'all soon. let's go. We got vengeance on our Mangle. My first time actually seeing it. I have like all the enchants. We got vengeance on Mangle. We got shadow on. Oh, it's blighted. I have not got shadow yet. Oh, I think we should do is get phantom on this guy and something else on that guy. So let's get started. Here we want phantom because he already has pretty bad range. But I'm not on. Ooh, another rare one, shadow. Forgot what this did. I think it was the damage and cooldown reduction. Man, that would be good on Shadow Freddy. Anyway, it's time to enchant him and see what we get. You know, I was complaining how I didn't get Shadow on Shadow Freddy, but now I got Shadow on Shadow Freddy, so I can't complain now. And, cool. And I feel like I should get a sprint. Oh, wait, I have sprint locked on the unit. Alright, so I'm gonna head in the endless game with my ult, so let me just get my ult over here, which is across the map right now. Alright, and luckily there's this known technique called putting stuff in the middle instead of the outskirts. I wish I knew about that. I didn't. Ooh, this is a cool unit. I think if I ever test units, like check them out, I'll put Phantom on them. Or just go for any cool, rare trait. Party Packer actually doing a good job. I kind of expected him to do worse. Since it's kind of a low area he can attack in. Since he's one shot. Oh, Wizard's ready. Alright, his life is now easier. Alright, let's just put this Wizard Freddy Boyo in the corner over here. Alright, let's put another Wizard Freddy right about here. I'm hoping I can get this video up by Thursday. That would be nice. Alright, I might leave you there. That there, and then Golden Freddy would go right there. But I need money to get some money. Okay, Golden Freddy would go right there, and I'll put the Apex right there. You know, probably just clear off one side entirely. Oh, the perfect side, I'll just put Apex Mangle right there. But first, I gotta develop all the other sides. Which, Shadow Freddy right here. How the hell are you already dead? You were just over there. No one can reach. Was he right here and I wasn't paying attention properly? Eh? I think I'm just gonna set up both, at least one side, and I'll just get everything maxed out. Get these maxed out. Then I'll put the Apex Mangle down when I just have a lot of money. So see you then. Alright, at $100,000. So let's put down the Horsemen right here. Alright. Oh, does it have like the same passive as... What? We don't understand. Oh, it's because I have auto upgrade on. Like, why is this range increasing so fast? Turn that off. I want to like see its stats, and that is a pretty good spot, but I ain't gonna move it over to here. So level 1 is doing 1,341 damage every 6.1 seconds with 220 DPS. For the first level, it's now gone up to 1,608 damage every 6.1 seconds with 264 DPS. At level 2, it does 2,003 damage every 6.1 seconds with a 329 DPS. At level 4, it does 2,181 damage every 5.7 seconds with a 382 DPS. At level 5, it does 2,523 damage every 5.6 seconds with 485 DPS, which I'm pretty sure this is more than Wizard Golden Freddy was blighted. That's kind of crazy to think about. This was like the OG best team in the game. Of course, there's Purple Guy, and then before I had Dreadbear, Golden Freddy was like the best one. Alright, level 6 does 3,084 damage every 5.6 seconds, but with 559 DPS. Remember that, because it goes up and cooldown, but more damage. So this is increase. The DPS goes down, but it's 3,408 damage every 6.3 seconds and 543 range. So that's a lose right there. But it increases to 3,793 damage every 6 seconds with a 633 DPS at level 8. At level 9, it does 4,272 damage with 5.7 cooldown and a 749 DPS. And finally, at level 10, it's max level, level 9, because actually it only does level 9. It does 4,607 damage every 5.4 seconds with 866 DPS. Bro, Bonnie about to get 2 taps. Bro, Bonnie, get better, bro. I'm about to 2 tap you. Alright, Firestorm.
Who's gonna get rebooted now?
Ooh. How long does this last? Alright, so when this state happens, Wizard Freddy is the only one not attacking. Well, everyone else is attacking because they're dark. They're either dark or fire, which we have a fire, dark, dark, and dark. And this is a fire, so yeah. But that's a rest, so. For Wizard Freddy. But it's now good to know Headless Horsemen's stats and stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. But let's just put this down right in the middle. How about right there? How does this range be looking? There's an okay range, especially because the boss comes from over there. So I'm just gonna time lapse the rest of this clip. So have fun, y'all. Okay, so this is a few days later after that scene, the last bit of that was recorded. I just wanted to get that video out because currently I am recording the Turkey Chica unit, so that's fun. I do want to get that out pretty soon, so probably double FNAF 2 this week. Maybe we'll have one split, and maybe it'll be one this week and one next week because of how much I've missed. I'm sorry, I'm failing you guys. I've just not had much motivation, but now I'm gonna try and get more motivation to play this game. Although it does not do the best on my channel, I do want to record or like document my experiences with this game. Because I'm a FNAF guy, I gotta do what a FNAF guy's gotta do.